Before we start off the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right there.
No,
give it a thumbs
there
up.
on the right. A small introduction about ourselves. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Ashika.
And this is 2018.
Yeah, we're class of 2019. We're juniors right now.
The event that we are doing today is Expository, also known as Expos. This is the artistic speech event. Though we have no experience in doing this event, nor have we ever watched one in real life, here are 5 steps to making an expository event.
So before we go over the how-tos, let's go over some rules. So rule number 1, your expo should be an original work, meaning that you shouldn't copy it from someone, get it off the internet. It should be all your own written work. And you also have to make the illustrations, which means that it could be a drawing, it could be a painting, it could be something printed out. Okay, but yeah, you have to make the whole entire speech by yourself too, so everything's just on your own.
So rule number 2, you may use your expository as many times as you like during the season, but the second you perform the topic in any competition in any venue, you may not reuse it in subsequent years of competition, also known as never again after that year.
And rule number 3, the speech may only be entered in one event per competition. So if you like HI or duo, say goodbye to it, cause anyways, if you're afraid of commitment, this may not be a speech for you.
Rule number 4, all direct quotations must be cited in the speech.
Rule number 5, the total amount you get for a speech is 10 minutes with a grace period of 15 seconds. A grace period is the amount of time or seconds after your limit that counts as a warning that your speech is too long. And this grace period might affect your rank, meaning that if you go over 15 seconds, you'll be given 1 rank penalty. So say that the judges ranked you as a 3, but you went over time. They would actually rank you as a 4.
Yeah, they would go 1 lower.
Yeah, 1 lower. Nothing more.
With all of these tedious rules and discouragement, just remember that this is a great speech event where you can attach your physical artistic abilities.
So now on to the how-to portion. So step number 1, what you want to do is find a topic you're interested in. Use the great wide interweb. You may search up expository speech topics, and there's no specific area which you can't explore. Literally, it can be any topic you want. So before finally confirming what your topic is, you should have a quick little talk with your coach and see how they feel about it. And you can also ask them for strategies to go over with your topic. And as long as you remember, each speech event is mainly to teach a final lesson or to inform the audience. It's not just all for funsies.
Step number 2, create your speech. This will be the hardest part, but once you have it finished, everything is easy from then on. You first want to find the sources that will benefit what you are trying to say. An example are books, videos, quotations from famous people, and etc. Expository is much like a persuasive essay, and you need a claim and use factual evidence to back it up. Remember, like in rule number 4, you must cite the sources in the speech. Note, the point of expos is to persuade, entertain, or fulfill any other function. The point of expos is to persuade, entertain, or fulfill.
She always hangs out with Elijah.
Also, don't mind throwing in some dirty jokes or inside jokes. They're entertaining. Just don't be obvious or use explicit language that might affect your balance. After all, these are parents who are watching you, and your parents don't like to see their children saying anything bad.
Step number 3, probably the most fun and interesting part, is the visuals. You can use anything as a visual aid, and one of the only speech events where you can physically touch.
So say goodbye to pretending that you have something in front of you that you don't. Like, that's so lame.
In addition to the step, you must get all the materials you need. If you specialize in paint, great! Paint everything. Paint your life, paint her, paint the table. Remember that every tournament that you go to, most likely you will be the only person to carry everything, so don't bring too much. Visuals are always better than 3D because these are big flat bags that you can carry for the entire day, plus heels and bags for essentials and whatnot. Another note, you are not allowed to have people that help you with your visual aid all by yourself, but just note that if you do, don't go running around telling everybody who did your visuals.
Step 4, now it's time to practice. It's much easier to remember your speech with the visuals as you can attach the words to the pictures. A minimum practice requirement is 3 times a week to keep it memorized. Practicing more will get you good. Tip, the more you practice, the more memorized. So we're back with different outfits because yesterday we didn't finish recording because the bell rang. A minimum practice requirement is 3 times a week to keep memorized. Practicing more will get you good. Tip, the more you practice, the more memorized you will get. The better you can present it. Think about it this way. If you don't have your speech memorized or have it stuck in your brain, then you will always be focusing on what to say and not how to say it. Here's an example. If I have to memorize the sentence, I love cat, then I would be thinking, okay, say the line, I love cats, I love cats. I love cats, right? Now, if you have it memorized, then you can think of how to say it. So here's the example. If you have it memorized, then you can think of how to say it, such as, I love cats. Like, instead of thinking what to say, you're thinking about how to say it.
Anyways, on to step number 5, which is presenting. It's not that hard after we narrowed it down to 5 steps, huh? Presenting is usually the most fun part about every single speech event. This is where you can display your beautiful art to the entire audience. You say your speech loud and clear, you give your claim, and then you would show your visuals to help back it up or to enhance your speech. And after that, you take your trophy. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and if you're a student wanting to learn how to make an expository speech, we really hope that this helps you, because we have no idea what we're doing and we're quite shocked that this is actually being used.
This is Alyssa Cho
And this is Ishika Muti
in 2018 from James Logan High School. Follow me on Instagram at pinkbaneri or just search up my name.
Anyways,